western sky comes
Runway DFW.
Live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas, this is Runway DFW, in color. Now, here is your host, Walt Zwerko.
Well, hi-de-ho, everyone.
Convoy 3302, Whiskey Kilo, cross runway 18 left, and golf to the ramp with me.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be on this big blue marble. It's Walt with you here from the friendly confines of DFW Founders Plaza. Somehow, we're on the air on time. I don't know how. You might be able to tell it's very windy today. I haven't even plugged in my phone yet, or my flight radar yet to see what's going on here. But according to the airport, we've got winds at 9 miles an hour from the southeast, south-southeast, 68 degrees. It seems a lot windier than that. But anyway, we're gonna bring you a broadcast this morning. All the action from now until about 9 a.m. So stick with us for another edition of Runway DFW. Well, we've got a plane coming in from Anchorage. It's an American Airlines Airbus A321neo. It's coming in over on the east side of the airport. So we're going to try to bring you that. So hold on a second. Let me swing around here. Get things unlocked. So there it is, the flight from Anchorage. I believe it's the only passenger flight we see from Anchorage. It's American Airlines. It's flight 399. Now, we have not one and not two, and not three, but four tri-jets here at UPS Regional Headquarters, just to the south of us here at DFW Airport. The one on the left, I believe, just came in while we were hastily setting up here on this windy Friday morning. And you can see the cargo bay door is already agape. And I don't know if those are all that's all cargo waiting to go inside that plane. I don't think it's been been unloaded yet, so. Let's check in and see who's here with us today. Mark Pell says, all right. Let's watch some planes. Good morning, folks. A few trains at a member of our channel says, good morning, Walt. Hope you're well today. Another sunny day here on the other side of the pond. That is good to know. Roger Scott, another Runway DFW member, says, good morning, Walt. Good morning, all. Hope everyone survived a wild night here in North Texas. Yes. I don't know when I've seen so much lightning before. It was crazy. We were getting some golf ball sized hail. Some golf ball sized hail at Runway DFW Ranch. And you know, it was at night, so I haven't had a chance to make a damage assessment yet. I don't know if we're gonna have to get the roofers out or what. Jet Fuel, member of the channel, says, good morning, Walt. As does M.R. Rice, good morning, Walt. Hope weather is nice for today's show. The only thing is the wind. Honor Wimbry, a young pilot friend of ours, says, hey, what's up, Walt? Good to see you, Honor. Honor has stopped by a couple times to say hello. Let us know about his aviation exploits. And Irish Dublin, a member of the channel, says, good morning, everyone. Now, I know, let me welcome James Toquinji. Not sure if I pronounced that right. Says, good morning from Denton, a city which I passed through on the way here this morning, here in North Texas. And he says, we got baseball-sized hail at my house last night around 10. Yeah, it was loud and it was pretty rough. Hey, here comes a plane. It's an American Eagle flight coming in from Corpus Christi, Texas on the Gulf Coast in Embraer 175. Now, something we should mention today is, can I mention it? Well, first of all, I should say this is Friday, June 16th, 2023. I always need to identify the date, right? For historical and hysterical purposes. And what I was going to tell you, I had a graphic here, and I don't know where it went. It's gone. Here's a question we get quite often from Andreas Dixtatis. Says, where's your music from? Love it. We get our music from a place called jinglesamplers.com. So we buy it from them, so we can use it without having to worry about copyrights and stuff. And basically it's just old radio jingles, which we have repurposed for the aviation age. That was American Flight 1434 coming in from Wichita, Kansas, an Airbus A319 here on this early Friday morning. I can't remember the last time we've been here on a Friday morning, or on a Friday for that matter. Not a day we usually come out. One reason is, well, it was kind of a hectic week here for me. I was hoping to do a broadcast yesterday morning, but my 6-year-old grandson fell ill with a bug which is going around in his summer camp.
Cross 18 left, Golf 8, Golf Grant, American 14.
So we had to get him to see a doctor and make sure he's okay. And I think he's going back to camp today. So I'm happy to hear that. But anyway, between that and the weather, we haven't been with you since last Saturday. Now, the other thing I know is that there is another stream going on right now, one with greater import than this, I would say, and that is Kevin and Rudy out at Airline Videos Live. They are conducting their annual, what's become a tradition now, a 24-hour broadcast. And I don't know how Kevin does it. I think Rudy takes a break. Kevin just plows right through. So anyway, at the end of our broadcast, when we sign off, it'll switch over to their broadcast. For those of you who haven't seen it, they're in their final hours now. But maybe you've got two TVs or a TV and a tablet or a tablet and a phone. You can watch us both. Abraham says, hello, Walt. Good morning. Early and gloomy. It's a little cloudy. I wouldn't call it gloomy. I would call it windy. That's what I would call it. I would very much like to acknowledge, though, new cameras. Now, I had a new camera day graphic. Where was that? See if I can find that. There it is. So yes, it's new camera day here at Runway DFW. We've got 3 new cameras that were gifted to us by our sponsor. The one you're looking at there is not one of the new cameras. Here's one of them, right there. That is one of 2 of our new cameras that can be used at night, and so that will be put to good use. And then our other new camera is our main camera, which we use during the daytime, which has a little better zoom range, but is not quite as good of a camera. It's a camcorder. So we are blessed with new cameras today, thanks to our very generous channel sponsor. Uncle Car Guy says, well, yeah, exactly what I'm doing, Walt. I've got you on the phone and Kevin on TV. Well, that's good. Well, we support Kevin. Of course, Kevin has also been kind enough to supply us with our array of Jackery batteries, which keeps us powered up. Ryan Buntrock says, good morning from Las Colinas, just down the road here. And I see ground operations team there on runway 18 left, which may mean we won't see any takeoffs here for a bit, at least not on that runway. We do have 2 parallel north-south runways, and sometimes they'll take off, occasionally, very occasionally, they'll take off from 18 right, which is normally the landing runway. But Barbara M says, 4 tri-jets, wow, and no sprinklers, but a bit windy. Now, don't jinx us, Barbara. We don't want, especially today with this wind, if the sprinklers were to come on, I don't know if I have enough shower. I don't know if I can keep the shower curtains in place to be able to keep everything dry. So, but I've never been here in. I shouldn't jinx us now, but I've never been here in the morning and seen sprinklers going off. So, fingers crossed on that one. Let's see, do we have any planes coming in? No, not at the moment. We appear to have some activity at the tail of this plane that you're looking at there. If we can close up on it. Well, I can't tell. I thought they were pulling stuff in and out there, but maybe I was wrong. Now, one reason we're seeing so many tri-jets here is because, pardon me, we'll occasionally see UPS fly their 747 in here. Most of these planes go back and forth to Louisville, which is the primary world port for UPS. But I guess you sub in a couple of tri-jets for a 747, and there you go. And of course, we cherish seeing the tri-jet, as it will be gone before too long, as far as aviation history goes. Now we're looking over to the runways here, and is that an outhouse? A portable outhouse? I don't think I've seen that before. Needs must be addressed. Well, they've got cones, they've got an outhouse. I don't know what they're doing over there. Hope they don't shut the whole place down. Oh, they're going away. Ooh, they've got the big X there. Do you see it? That's as close as we can get, but right in the middle of your picture, there's a big illuminated X, which means... Now, I may be mistaken about this, but I think... I'm no real super aviation expert, but I'm going to say if you see a big X at the start of the runway there, you probably don't want to land there. Especially if there's a pickup truck toting an outhouse. So I'm going to do some speculating there and say that runway 18 left is closed for business for the time being. Now, do I see anything coming in? There's nothing on. Oh wait, no, there is. Ooh, now looks like they're retracting the big X. You see, it's kind of toppling. So that may be A-OK for us. We've got an Alaska Airlines flight 466, 737 MAX 9, which is on final approach. We'll be seeing that in a minute, landing on the other runway parallel to this one, 18 right. So I think we're good. as far as operations go. Our camera this morning is not positioned very well to bring you the sunrise, which you kind of see there.
Wind 14012.
That's a big bird. Yeah, so the sunrise is kind of behind a post there, but we got a little bit of it. Good morning to Teresa. Thank you for checking in. Emre Yurta says we're seeing some typical runway maintenance. Channel member Mick Larkin says, morning Walt and everyone. So if you can't see planes flying around, at least we can look at a very handsome sunrise here in North Texas after, again, what we saw was a very stormy night. I'm going to zoom out here for this Alaska Airlines aircraft. Flight 466 from Portland. Did I see three? Yeah, I believe I saw three Sun Country planes there parked at the kind of the overflow parking just south of Terminal D. It's where they're going to be building Terminal F in the not too distant future. Terminal F will be the 6th terminal here at the big airport.
Alaska 466, FX3 Bravo, XJ63 Alpha, slash runway 18 left. Same time, take now 365 on the bridge.
I am so sorry,
No worries, Alaska 466, FX3 Alpha, slash runway 18 left. Same time, take now 365.
Channel member Ralph Rife says, good morning, Walt. Good morning to you, Ralph. Daniel, our friend from Germany, I believe, is saying wow. Channel member Irish Dublin says, beautiful sun. And Ash Leak 86 says, that same sun is currently cooking us here in the UK. It is kind of amazing that you can be all the way across the pond and see the same celestial object in the sky that we can bring you here from Texas. We've got a couple of American Airlines planes on the way in. First of which will be Flight 1876 from Seattle, an Airbus A321. And then following that from Santiago de Chile, American Flight 940, our first heavy of the morning, Dreamliner 7878. Coming in after, it's been flying around for 9 hours and 4 minutes so far. So stand by, planes are coming. We'll have some planes going out too now that they seem to have opened up runway 18 left. It's supposed to be very hot here the next couple of days, but as you can see on our official thermometer there, it's a very pleasant 72 Fahrenheit. That's the flight from Seattle. There is one of the 4 MD-11s that we've got parked adjacent to us, and the next flight coming in again is the Dreamliner from Santiago de Chile. You know, we've been here, it's been a couple of weeks now. There are the official flags here. You can see how they're blowing in the wind. We've got the right to left, we've got the American flag, the Texas flag, the City of Dallas flag, and missing in action is the Fort Worth City flag there on the left. It's been missing for a couple of weeks. Somebody, hey, Fort Worth, somebody took your flag, I guess, or I don't know. All right, let's get going with this Streamliner here. Touching down after 9 hours and 6 minutes in the sky from the southern hemisphere.
American 940 east side or west side?
West side for customs.
American 940 heavy, approximately 1 8 left of Gulf 8, and safety off to the ramp.
Making an adjustment to cut down on a little bit of that wind roar.
940 clear to cross.
I didn't mean to twist things around like that. I was just trying to go back to our friend the sun for one more shot. I've seen some birds there in the foreground. Birds, not a friend of airports or airplanes. We like birds, but they are not, they don't mix well with jet engines, let's just put it that way. Irish Dublin says 84 degrees Fahrenheit in Houston now, and it's going to get a lot hotter. Wow, 84 already? Yikes. Channel member Jet Fuel says 66 here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And Roger Scott says, wow, that's a sunrise. He wrote that a little earlier, I think. It was a little more spectacular when I was first peeking out. But still nice to see. Little Texas rivalry here says, I can deal with Texas heat and DFW. What I can't deal with is Houston humidity. Houston does have that reputation. Well, it's on the Gulf, so.
What 111, make sure only one your right closed.
we've got a lineup of cargo just waiting to head into that MD. I'm looking down at Terminal D. Oh, I see what that is. What I'm going to do now is try to zoom in a little bit on what I was seeing. I thought it was an American Airlines tail with a different look to it, but no, it's a Frontier Airlines tail with a polar bear on it. But it's parked there, and I got mixed. It got blended in with all those American Airlines tails, and I thought, does American have some kind of new tail design? Brian Williams says, hi from the south coast of England. Cheers to you, Brian. Let's see if we can get a plane transiting the sun here, shall we? Looks like it may be on that trajectory, so we'll just see. This is coming in on the east side. Yeah, maybe a little too low. Here it comes.
Okay, 240 on the heading full set 18 right, Martex, please.
We've got one of our morning cargo flights. Little guy. This is going to Abilene, Texas. It's a Martinair Grand Caravan. Be loaded up because they usually lift into the air a lot sooner than that.
On 135.975.
Trying to give you some ground action here at the UPS facility. But all I see are gaping cargo doors. Over here just a little bit. It went, oh, there it is. Little tug pulling stuff around. Peter B says, good day, Walton, everyone. Lovely view. Thank you. Our friend Wendy KLM fan says, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Wendy. Chantal Rademan says, greetings from a freezing cold South Africa. Want to trade some sun for some cold. And DFW Spotter says, good morning, Walt. So good morning to you. Yeah, we're waiting for stuff to happen here. So bear with us. Looks like everything's going on over on the east side of the airport, which we can't see the operations of from here. Again, I'm not usually here on a Friday, so I don't know if Friday's necessarily a bad time to be here in the morning on the west side. I don't know. There's the East Tower of DFW Airport, along with, you can just barely make out the skyline of Dallas back there. DFW Spotter says he's at a church camp, or they're at a church camp at a lake east of Dallas, and the cellular service is not good right now. Yeah, I think we're doing okay on that regard this morning, at least so far. I haven't had any complaints. Comes a plane over the bridge, American Airlines Flight 2631, 737, which does not list a destination. Also seeing, we're about to see in this view, in maybe 30 seconds or so, a Sun Country flight to Cancun, Flight 513. Cancun, Mexico, of course. Jet Fuel says, back in 2001, I was in charge of the telecom in the DFW terminal. Wow. I bet that's changed quite a bit since when you were there as far as telecommunication. I bet they used to have phone booths back there in 2001 in the terminals. Maybe they still do. Here comes that Sun Country plane. Sun Country has several different liveries. This is the one that says Sun Country Airlines on the fuselage. There's some that just say, and it's in all capital letters, there's some other ones that just say Sun Country in upper and lower case, but have a similar design otherwise. So the Sun Country aircraft glinting in the morning sun.
39 at 11, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Take off 111, hard handle there, heading Jackery.
Fort 111, go ahead. Fort 111, runway left, left, free right is open. You have to come down later for 18 right, they said.
See if the airport has updated its official wind. I think the last I checked it said it was 9 miles an hour. And at least here at Founders Plaza, it would seem to be a magnitude of 2. We'll see, there's 3 different Sun Country liveries with the red predominant. I don't think I've ever seen as many Sun Country planes parked here. There's those 3.
With 14013 goes to 0, when they want it right clear to land.
Right, quick land from 2010.
That must be their newest livery.
Delta 2006, and departure so long.
Over departure, Sun Country 513, we'll see.
Now we have one of our 4 MD-11 candidates, which doesn't have a door open. I don't see it on the radar though, so. I see a light blinking, but I don't think that's a light. That's not a marker light on the plane. But the other 3 MDs that are here all have their at least one cargo door open that I can see from my vantage point. We've got American Airlines Flight 2007 coming in from Austin, a 737-800, just moments away from touchdown. There's the Grand Hyatt Hotel, which is attached to Terminal D, the international terminal. Which we'd love to be high atop of, but the airport has said no. But of course, we do have Kevin and Rudy high atop the H Hotel over there in Los Angeles at LAX. And I know that many of you have been watching their 24-hour exploits, and perhaps are even at the same time as you're watching this. It's possible. Waiting on that flight from Austin. I just looked over to the side of me and saw that I hadn't buttoned up one of our boxes, which might lead to a lid flying. you saying about the wind? They're saying the wind is now 11 miles an hour out of the southeast. Well, it must be gusting to 25, that's all I can say.
America 2007, decided west side.
West side, 2007.
America 2007, cross runway 18 left to Gold Base, and contact ground for 85.
Yet another American Airlines plane, this one an Airbus A321, is about to make an appearance here. Coming in from Columbus, Ohio, after a 2-hour flight. And there you see the friendly confines of Founders Plaza, where we do most of our broadcasting from. Tomorrow we will not be at Founders Plaza. We've got a special broadcast, kind of an experiment, because we've never done anything like that, like this before. But we'll be at Durant Regional Airport, Eaker Field in Durant, Oklahoma. So it will not only be a broadcast from a, let's see, what have we done? We've been here, we've been at Love Field, we've been at Austin Bergstrom International Airport, all in Texas. So this will be our first broadcast from out of state, just across the border in Oklahoma. It's a little different. We won't be seeing, it's not a, it doesn't serve commercial flights, at least not right now. Eaker Field doesn't.
No.
But they're having a fly-in of some historic aircraft, including the smallest plane ever to serve as Air Force One, which was used by President Eisenhower back in the 50s. So there's supposed to be a total of 8 aircraft. They'll be flying in. We hope to be broadcasting as they arrive. Some of the planes will be giving rides to paid customers. And we won't be going on a ride, but we'll get a chance to see these planes taking off and landing and such, so that'll be fun. So we'll see. I haven't been to that airport before. It looks like it has cellular service, so that's always a plus. Our moderator, Gerard, says a big hello and a great pleasure to see you here again. Oh, he's talking to Brian Williams. But here's his announcement. A big hello, everyone. It's always a great pleasure to have you on board again. This is Runway DFW with your host, the one and only amazing, world famous Waltz Workers. Well, I don't know about that, but thank you, Gerard.
Package 2380 at Alpha
I
Cross,
think you'll see
18 left and contact ground for 65.
Gerard on other streams.
American 2380.
And he's kind enough to lend his expertise to us. So thank you, Gerard, very much. That was American Flight 1759. It's going to Seattle. It's an Airbus A321.
Roger that, they can cross runway 18 left and taxi off the course. Cross runway left and Alpha 20 feet.
One of those pesky birds. didn't even bother to deploy my folding chair this morning because it would just blow away.
Right, 1042 ready to go. 1042 is ready. Right, 1042, RNAV 2, layer underneath 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Well, we're starting to get busy here.
2 Laren, clear for takeoff, American 1042.
Sounds like we've got a Spirit plane lined up there as well. That's flight 1022 going to Orlando, an Airbus A321. And got an American Eagle flight coming in from Chattanooga. So it looks like the American Airlines plane is going to take precedence here. This one's going to Miami. And this is a 737 MAX 8. Is it? Yes. So again, we don't see these. We haven't. I know American has them. I haven't seen too many of them, but that's one of them.
1022, one left, on avoid. Runway 3512, hold short 18 left. Hold short 18 left, runway 3512. Okay, 662, details carry you up. Affirmative.
And it's not going anywhere, is it?
We need to taxi back, American 1042. 1042, exit left at Zulu, hold short of Foxtrot, contact ground 0.85 and cancel takeoff there. Ground 0.85, hold it Zulu, American 1042. Runway 3512, cross 18 left, contact ground 0.85. Cross line, I'm on my 65.
So the flight to Miami does not lift off.
18 right, clear to go, Mark X662.
I couldn't quite make out all that traffic. I don't know if it's going to try again or if it's headed back to the terminal.
Care flight 1, D-ship tower. Care flight 1, star 4642, and identity, you said you're at ATB. And you say you need to go southwest out of the area. Care flight 1, radar contact 5 miles southwest of DFW Airport. Altimeter is 2975, clearing class Bravo airspace, proceed as requested.
So once again, that's American Flight 1980, which
either that one or
started rolling down the runway and then did not attain takeoff speed.
1022, RNAV 2, Laren, running 18 left, your come takeoff.
Never take off 18 left, RNAV 2, Laren, perfect, 1022.
DFW Tower, American 116 Navy is with you, 18
So
right.
it looks like it's headed back to try another takeoff.
American 116 Heavy, final monitor, radio check out of here. Live clear, American 116 Heavy. 268, East Tower, 18 left, amount of lead.
18 left, 1 point 0.
The Spirit A320 Neo
Good job this morning, connect sports, have a good day. Departure 662.
do not have a destination for flight 268.
Maryland 1 right, American 116 Heavy. Spirit 268, RNAV B Park 18 left, your clip pickup.
RNAV B Park 18 left, clear for takeoff, 0,
1042, are you ready to go again? 1042, we're ready.
Okay, well there you just heard that flight 1042, the one to Los Angeles, is ready to go.
Mosaic 680, cross 18 right, hold short 18 left.
Cross 18 right, hold short 18 left, Mark X662.
Tower 18 left, not a void.
Not a Boeing 18 left, American 1042.
Spirit 1022, connect Sports, have a good day.
Over to you, departure Spirit 1022.
Well, I'm not seeing that. Oh, there it is. It's like 268. Spirit Airlines. Didn't we just see that one go out? I don't know. I've lost track.
Air Flight 1, Roger, radar service terminated, squawk VFR free space approved, you have a good day. Mike 1042, RNAV 2 Laird, and 18 left, Pacific takeoff.
RNAV Laird 18 left, Pacific takeoff, American 1042.
Martech 680, DFW Tower 18 left, not a void.
Not a Boeing 18 left, Martech 680.
Do seem to be a lot of birds here today. So I think this is the that Max 8 plane to Los Angeles that did not take off just a couple minutes ago. Now it's going to try again.
268, connect Sports, have a good.
Over departure Spirit 268, good day, sir.
Mike 2954, DFW Tower 18 right, cut away.
20 right, clear to land, that's 2954.
Got a triple coming in. Just touching down from Maui as that Los Angeles Max 8 takes off in the background. The arriving flight is 116 from Maui. 6 hour and 47-minute flight.
Mike 1042, connect Sports, have a good.
Departure American 1042, good day.
Yeah, finally we have some cargo loading action to show you.
11, DFW Tower 13 right, cut away, 16024.
Is that loading or unloading?
Martech 680, turn right heading 240, and 18 left, your some pickup.
For departure 18 left, that's right heading 240, Martech 680.
Angle 116, heavy hold, short 18 left at Whiskey Lima.
Short of 18 left of Whiskey Lima, American 116 heavy, parking on the east side.
Alright, then taxi Echo Alpha, hold short 18 left, American 116 heavy.
Echo Alpha, hold short of
Dwayne C. says good morning to all
18 left there.
from West Fort Worth.
Roger that.
That was a Martinair cargo plane, a super cargo master, don't you know? Going to Wichita Falls, Texas.
Back in 1980, DFW Tower 18 left, out of wood.
Line from weight 18 left, American 1980.
Back in 1980, RNAV 2 Laird, and 18 left, your clip takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 18 left, RNAV Laird, American 1980.
American flight 2954 from Minneapolis, St. Paul. That's it there.
08, DFW Tower 18 right, cut away, 16024.
I don't see this one on the radar yet.
2954 east or west. Mike 2954, Echo Alpha, hold short 18 left.
Echo Alpha, hold short 18 left, American 2964.
Megan 1108.
thank Irish Dublin for a $5 super sticker. Thank you for that support. Helps us pay the bills here at Runway DFW.
1108 on the Iowa 1 right.
1108, 1 right, put away.
1 right, clear on macro.
Dragon 882, details sky 1 right, cut away, 116022.
So that plane is a Martinair, another super cargo master. It's headed to Palestine.
Left over the ground, make 160.
Mark 680, connect short.
Okay, we're going to spin around here real quick, see Flight 1108 arriving from the Motor City of Detroit.
Mark 648.
Yes, go for Mark 648.
Mark 648, traffic 3 out, cross me 1 right, cross me 18 left, angle to the left, rejoin Yankee, point 8, Chris 465, my top.
That's 1 right, 1 left, and angle to join Yankee, Mark 665.
Actually, Mark 648, how quick can you get 18 left in?
Very quickly, Mark 648.
Mark 648, cross 18 right, hold short, 18 left.
That's 18 right, hold short, right, 18 left, Mark 648.
Mark 648, 18 left, Zulu, line up, please.
Hey, it's just after 7 o'clock here in the Central Time Zone. You're watching Runway DFW in color from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Walt here with you for another 2 hours of aviation broadcasting. So stick around with us right here. Hang out with us. Is that all the music there was? Huh.
1108, Echo Alpha, hold short, 18 left.
I thought there was more.
18 left, Mark 19.
Mark 648, turn left heading 090, running 18 left, your quick pickup.
Left heading 090, quick takeoff, runway 18 left, Mark 648.
Coming in from Tulsa, Oklahoma is American Flight 882, a 737-800.
Go with 5011, taxi Alpha, hold short, what are you ready? Range 2540, decal sky 13 right, put away. American 882, cross me 18 left, contact ground 0.85.
Cross 18 left, 0.85, American 882.
Mark 655, cross me 18 right, hold short 18 left.
Cross 18 right, hold short 18 left, Mark 655.
Range 2954, cross me 18 left, 0.8, top the bridge.
Cross 18
American 1108, cross me 18 left, contact ground 0.8, top the bridge.
I would like to give a thanks to Robert Hurley for a $20 super chat. Great stream.
Mark
Thanks for doing
648,
this.
turn right heading 130.
My pleasure. Thank you, Robert. So kind of you to provide us with that
453 reduced on first speed.
operational boost.
American Local 159, cross me 18 right, cross me 18 left, contact ground 0.65, top the bridge.
American Local 169, Alpha, cross 18 right, cross 18 left, 6500.
So if you're just joining us,
Mark 648, 130 on the heading, can I spark up get in?
I think this is the first time I've seen this here. We've got a total of 4
angle to your left, join Yankee,
classic
0.65 on top.
MD-80s.
Cross 20 left, over to Yankee at 0.65 on the bridge.
Did I say MD-80s? I meant MD-11s.
22, 60, 60, Cascar 1 right, for the lane, 1150.
So silly of me. So there's that one there.
Envoy 4065, you can
And then there's these three. And if we're playing our cards right, we should be able to see at least one of them take off, if not more. So hopefully that'll be the case. Got another heavy coming in from Honolulu. And there it is there. That's a Dash 8 Dreamliner.
Envoy 4065, take off another way on the roll, please.
Coming in from the Aloha State. 6 hours and 38 minutes of flying time.
Envoy 3475, you can power 1 red for the lane 116021. Galaxy 5011 cross 21 red, full true 1 red. Everyone 15 heavy parked over here today. Yes, Delta 25. Everyone 15 heavy, hold true 1 left. Hold true 1 left, America now 115 heavy.
An American Eagle, Embraer 175. Lifting off into the stratosphere. That one is going to Corpus Christi, Texas.
Envoy 3647, you can power 1 red for the lane 116021. Mega 115 heavy cross 21 left, contact ground 185. Cross 18 left, 45. America now 1.
There are a lot of planes over there on the east side.
Galaxy 5011 cross 21 left.
We don't have quite as many here on the west side, but we do have this one. Frontier Flight 226.
Envoy 4065, can I spark empty day? Spark Envoy 4065.
With a cute little polar bear on its tail, the name of which is Blanco. Blanco the polar bear. And I believe this is one of Frontier's new routes from DFW. It's going to Montego Bay in Jamaica. Frontier has ramped up its DFW service, has added a crew base here. And this Airbus A320 is headed that way. It is a windy Friday morning here. Johnny Dodge, channel member, says, "Hi Walt, do you need to tether your wings down from the wind there? LOL." Yeah,
Frontier 226, Darnab 2 Laren and 1 left, you could take it.
I've reduced our wind resistance as best I can here at the broadcast table. We have the American Airlines Medal of Honor livery landing from San Antonio. That's flight 2266. And there goes the bear.
Envoy 3453, cross, and 1 left, contact ground point 85.
Cross line left, ground point 85, Envoy 3453.
Well, it looks like the front cargo door has been closed on this
Frontier 226, contact Spark
MD-11, even though
We'll talk to you later today. Frontier 226.
there seem to be a lot of containers
West.
sitting out there.
266, cross, and 1 left, contact ground point 85.
Cross 20 left, ground point 85, American 2266.
Flight 2782, detail tower 1, ARX, total land 16017.
It looks like the rear cargo door is still open. It's a narrower door. I guess it's they've got special containers that
2768, detail tower 1, ARX, total land 15022.
containers that can designed to fit in that space.
Envoy 3913, detail tower 1 left, line of void.
1 left, line of void, 3913.
Bill Caldum says, good morning, Walt. He's over there in Arkansas. And Irish Dublin says, come on, caffeine, kick in. I haven't had any caffeine yet today. That will have to come after this broadcast. And again, speaking of broadcasts, we're going to have a special broadcast tomorrow, not from DFW Airport.
Crypt take up 1 left, RNAV to Larin, Envoy 3913.
Not from DFW Airport, but rather from Eaker Field, Durant Regional Airport in Oklahoma. So it'll be nothing at all like this. But instead, we're set up to see some classic aircraft at a fly-in, a Barnstormer fly-in.
Thanks, 456 Papa, RNAV to depart 21 left.
Now it won't be like an.
1A left, RNAV depart American 456 Papa.
It's not going to be one of those air shows where there's stunt flying and aerobatics and such. It's just some interesting aircraft, so that'll be a pretty laid-back stream, I think. If we can, if technically it all works out. This wind is relentless.
Dragon 1965, RNAV to Larry, running 18 left, you just take a.
RNAV Larry, 18 left, clear for takeoff, American 1965.
Megan 835, detail tower 1 ARX for the land. Envoy 3913, contact Spark, have a good.
Departure today, 3913.
Frontier 2135, detail tower 1 left, line of void.
I'll line up and wait 1 left, Frontier flight 2135.
Thanks, 456 Papa, contact Spark, have a good day.
Good day, American 456 Papa.
Thanks, 2540, cross, 1 right, hold short, 1 left.
Cross 1 right, hold short 1 left, American 2540.
Frontier 2135, RNAV to depart 1 left, your clip takeoff.
Clip takeoff 1 left, RNAV tip and depart, Frontier flight 2135.
343, detail tower 1 left, line of void.
Envoy 1 left, airway 343.
Envoy 3647, hold short, 1 left.
Little 1 left, Envoy 3647.
American 1965, contact Spark, have a good day.
Departure good day, American 1965.
343, RNAV 2 Larry, running 18 left, here, clip takeoff.
RNAV Larry, 18 left, takeoff, runway 343.
Doing a little adjusting there. Hey, if Uncle Car Guy, if you're still here, we have a flight coming in from Indianapolis, and for a change of pace, it's coming in over here on the west side. Usually they come in on the east side. It's going to be flight 2782, 737-800 from
Frontier 2135.
Naptown, Indianapolis. I used to live in Indianapolis, so I can call it those things. The home of the Indy 500.
Envoy 3475, American 2540, cross, running 18 left, contact ground, 185, call touch, over. Envoy 3647, cross, running 18 left, contact ground, 185, call sign only. 3647. 343, contact Spark, have a good day.
See you later, 343.
2540, cross, running 18 left, contact ground, 185, call sign only.
Next to land here at DFW Airport is American Flight 2768 from McAllen, Texas.
2782, east or west. 2782, cross, running 18 left, Fox, Alpha, 0.65 on the bridge.
That's a trip of about an hour and 15 minutes.
9367, Eco Tower 18 left, out of way.
367, line up and wait, 18 left.
And how is everybody today? I hope you're doing fine. We are dealing with wind. The airport's, oh now, okay, the airport has updated its wind. It says it's 18 miles an hour. That feels a little more, it's a little more like it. The wind is blowing in the just the exact direction so that we get the pungent aroma of burning rubber from the tires as they
367, RNAV 2 Larry,
touch down on the pavement of the runway.
Larry, clear takeoff, 18 left.
It's a very distinctive aroma.
2569, Eco Tower 18 left, out of way.
18 left, line up away, American 2569.
We're going to look across to the other side of the airport at this time to catch the arrival of DHL flight 2046 operated by ABX Air. It's a 767 coming in from Cincinnati. And we see it pretty much in silhouette because of where the sun is and where we are.
Everyone down,
2753, Eco Tower 1 Iraq, out of lane, 16021. 9367, contact Spark, have a good day.
American 367, have a good day, thanks.
American 1890, Eco Tower 1 left, out of way.
18 left, 5 point, American 1890.
That was American Flight 835 arriving from Louisville. And action is starting to pick up here. on the west side.
Making 1890, RNAV, CB Park, 18 left, your good takeoff.
RNAV B Park, 18 left, clear for takeoff, American 1890.
Making 835, east or west. Making 835, Echo, Bravo, hold short, 18 left.
American 1890 is going to Las Vegas at the Airbus
Making 1103, details tower, 18 left, bottom voice.
A321.
American 1103.
Making 946, details tower, 18 right, front of A, 11022.
Little and 18 right, American 9.
Making 2569, connect port, have a good day.
457, the one with 25.
Making 1103, RNAV, 2B Park, 18 left, takeoff.
RNAV B Park, clear for takeoff, 18 left, American 1103.
Making 1899, details tower, 18 left, bottom voice.
18 left, left, wait, American 1899.
Making 1890, connect port, have a good one.
Roger, American 1890, good day.
Making 2612, details tower, 13 right, for the lane, 115018, your number 1. Making 1899, RNAV, 2B Park, 18 left, your good takeoff.
RNAV B Park, 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Making 1232, details tower, 18 left, line of way for separation.
Line up, way 18 left, American 1232.
Go 4926, details tower 1, A right for the lane, wind 15022. Make 1103, connect port, have a good day.
That's American 1103.
Make 1232, RNAV to land, and 18 left, you should take off, not delay on the roll.
So you're getting some sense of
Larry, clear for takeoff, 18 left, American 1232.
of a busy time at the world's second busiest airport right now.
Making 1811, details tower, 18 left, a lot of voice.
I can't keep up with all of them. The plane that just landed
Making 1899,
was
connect
coming in
port, have a good
from
day.
Cedar
American
Rapids,
1899.
and the plane that just took off was going to Oklahoma City.
2753 east today.
Parking this side today,
Make 2753, Whiskey Lima, hold short, 18 left.
And we are waiting for the first of the 4 MD-11s to take off. Hasn't happened yet.
Making 1811, RNAV, 2B Park, 18 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV B Park, 18 left, clear for takeoff, American 1811.
Next to arrive is American Flight 946 from El Paso, Texas. An Airbus A320, there it is.
Make 1232, connect port, have a good day.
1232 to descent.
And American Flight 1811 to Omaha, Nebraska is over there on runway 18 left. We'll pick it up just as it
right, hold short, 18 left.
gets ready to lift off.
Envoy 3818, cross me 18 left, contact ground 185.
Cross 118 left, contact ground 148.
2753, cross me 18 left, contact ground 185, call sign only. American 835 and American 2768, cross me 18 left, Alpha route 0.8 top of bridge, call signs only. 835. American 946 east or west.
757 Chip, a channel member of Runway DFW, says, good morning, Walt. Looks like there's a nice breeze this morning at DFW. Can you please send it our way as well? I have no control over such things, 757 Chip. I wish that were in my power. Thon2 says, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday.
American 1811, contact Sparks, have a good day.
Frank C. Good morning, Walt. A little breezy today, just a little breezy. And Irish Dublin says there's a 747 which is on its way in.
At Alpha, cross me 18 left, contact ground 0.65, top of the bridge, call sign
We
only.
need to see that.
American 2612 east or west.
Oh, it came in.
American 2612, taxi Alpha, hold short 18 right.
Came in over on the east side. Did it? It was an Asiana Cargo 747. Landed 2 minutes ago. Now taxiing. We'll see it eventually because it'll come over here to the West Cargo facility. Sorry, I missed that. We could have seen it from afar at least.
Just making sure you were on. American 1702, Egypt Tower 111, final voice.
Line up and wait, 18 left, American 1702.
Some emergency units are now racing towards the center part of the airport. There's an ambulance and followed by a fire truck.
American 1702, RNAS, to layered, name 18 left, your fifth takeoff, another lay on the roll.
RNAV to Lair, clear for takeoff, 18 left, American 1702.
American 1742, Egypt Tower 1, 3 right, for the lane, 16017. United 2670, Egypt Tower 18 left, final voice.
18 left line, wait, United 2670.
I believe you're looking at American Airlines flight 1702.
2612, cross, name 18 right, hold short, name 18 left.
It's an Airbus A321. It's going to Miami.
Code 11, show 1A right closed. American 1702, connect Sparks, have a good day.
Archer American 1702, good day.
Stephen Markovich says, my son flies out Sunday morning on Sun Country to Cancun. Well, we saw that flight, today's version of that flight, just a little while ago. Enjoy your videos, sir. Well, we don't have to be formal here at Runway DFW. But thank you for that. There is... What? Not an American Airlines plane? No, it's a United Airlines flight 2670, a MAX 8. Wow, I don't think we've ever had a day when we've had two MAX planes from two different airlines. But there it is. And again, it's going to Houston Intercontinental Airport.
Yeah, 2670 RNAV to Lair, running 18 left.
Whoa.
RNAV Lair, 13.
The wind just decided to move our tripod, which I thought was locked down, but it wasn't locked down quite enough.
2670, Tower 1, 3 right, for the land. hum.
So this jet plane going to Houston, one of United's hubs.
Like 1536, RNAV to B Park, runway 18 left, your trip takeoff, no delay on the roll.
No delay, RNAV to B Park, clear takeoff, land left, 36.
Envoy 3848, Echo Sierra route, correcting Echo Whiskey Kilo route, hold short 18 right. Yeah, 2670, contact Spark, have a go.
Spark speed, 2670.
Like 1429, the ship tower 1 left, final blade, we're ready to go.
When I left, final blade, we're 1429.
Like 1429, RNAV 200, 18 left, your ship takeoff.
Let's take up when I left, RNAV, Learn American, 1429.
Like 1523, the ship tower 1 left, final blade.
18 left, line up and wait, American, 23.
Like 1536, contact Spark, have a good day.
Go to departure, good day, 1536.
Max 1523, RNAV 2B Park, runway 18 left, your trip takeoff, no delay on the roll.
RNAV to B Park, clear for takeoff, 18 left, American, 23.
Sun Country 503, the ship tower 1 left, final blade.
When I left, line placement, 2000.
So what was that we just saw? We just saw American Flight 1429 to Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
42, taxi Alpha, hold short 1 right.
And there you can see, you can see 3 of the 4 MD-11s arrayed behind me.
Envoy 366040, just tower 1 3 reg for the lane 16018.
Their distinctive tails, a dead giveaway for
That's fine, you stay on Bravo.
their uniqueness.
He's waiting on you. KOS 49 at 26 cross, me 18 left, Alpha route 0.65 on the bridge.
Runway DFW channel member Trish B says, good morning, Walt, and good morning to you. Trish.
1523, contact Spark, have a good.
Joshua LeClaire with a good morning. Everybody's very cheerful today. Got another Sun Country plane lined up to take off. The last one we saw was going to Cancun. I know they go to Minneapolis. Where's this one going? Well, this is also going to Cancun. A lot of people want to go to Cancun.
Envoy 3848, cross me 18 right, hold 31 left. X1742, cross me 18 right, taxi Echo to Alpha, hold short 18 left. Country 503, RNAV 2, Laren, running 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Still on the lookout for that
Anchor 524, D6 Tower, 18 left, about 40.
Asiana 747, which came in, snuck in on the east side.
2677, east or west. 2677, taxi Alpha, hold short 18 right.
We'll get to see it traversing runways 18 right and left on its way over to the cargo facility.
Anchor 524, RNAV 2, Laren, running 18 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Laren, 18 left, clear for takeoff, American 524.
There's a DHL plane that landed. Oh, it seemed like a long time ago.
20 right, hold short 20 left, local 751 heavy.
Convoy 3869, D6 Tower, 18 left, bottom boy.
Bottom boy 18 left.
There must be some kind of a traffic jam on the bridge that connects the east and west sides.
Country 503, County Spark, Departure 503.
Okay, well the 747 is right behind that plane, that DHL plane.
Convoy 3869, RNAV to Laren, running 18 left.
And we have to pay tribute to this plane. Let's
Quick takeoff 18 left. RNAV Laren.
let's get our singers out here. They haven't done anything yet. So you see that yellow DHL plane there?
1984.
Yeah, it's a 1984 plane. 39 years old is that plane.
Anchor 524, do you have the time?
That
12 o'clock, 2 miles at 2700.
767 has been around a bit.
Inside American 524.
Anchor 524, maintain the separation by traffic.
I always like to
Maintain visual separation with traffic departure. Good day, American
ponder
524.
what has it
48
seen
and American local
in its days
751, cross A1,
flying around.
and then contact ground 25.
Well, if we can get behind this
Kilo, cross 18 left, contact 185, level 751
this
heavy.
triple,
1742,
there you see the Asiana 747.
20 left, contact ground 28, top of the bridge, call signs only.
that 777 just came out of the hangar here on the west side.
ABEX 2046 and Asiana 242 heavy, cross 18 left, cross 18 right, taxi Charlie depart.
Crossing 18 left and 18 right, ABEX 2046.
So the Asiana plane came in 14 minutes ago. Yeah, still waiting to get to its final destination here.
Runway 3860, 90 of the traffic, 12 o'clock, 2.5 miles out of 3300 at safe.
That is a 20.
Runway 3869, maintain this separation by traffic on
It's a 21-year-old
Maintain visual separation.
747 400. Aviation Emily says, good morning, Walter, or Walt, our newest member. Thank you, Aviation Emily. You have aviation in your name, so.
Runway 3664, Whiskey Kilo route, hold short 18 right. Get rid of the 74 if it's a factor at Charlie and Bravo.
So this may be the only 7-4 we see this morning. We're gonna kind of soak it in. Still waiting on the merger between Asiana and Korean Air. I think it's gained most of the approvals it needs, but it was waiting for, I don't think the US had signed off on it yet, although I don't know that that's a necessary thing for the merger to continue. I think maybe more of a formality, but U.S. aviation authorities may be, or said they were concerned about the potential for
Roger.
Some monopolistic routes between the US and Korea. If the combined airline flies all those routes. Well, this plane is buttoned up, at least on this side. Or at least there's no doors that are open on this side. It's all quiet right now as far as planes coming in on this side, and I don't see any that are... Oh, I do see one that's getting ready to take off. Let's turn our attention to that one. It appears to be a United aircraft. This one going to Newark. It's a MAX 8, so it's our third MAX of the morning.
United 1003, running 18 left, line of void.
Line up 18 left, whiskey off, United.
It's MAX morning here on Runway DFW. I've never seen three in a broadcast here. And our tripod is once again getting blown about. I leave it parked to there so you can see a plane and what happens.
This is Runway DFW.
In the morning.
Well, we need something to pep things up here, right?
Yeah, 1003, RNAV 2B Park, running 18 left, clear for pickup.
RNAV 2B Park, clear for takeoff, 18 left, United 1003.
So again, this is a little unusual because most of the time the Newark-bound flights take off on the east side. So
4767, each of tower 1
we'll
left.
soak this in.
Roger that, let's go. Runway 3761, whiskey 3 kilo route, hold short, 18 right. Affirmative. Yeah, 1003, kind of.
There's American Flight 2767. It's going to Seattle.
67, RNAV 2B
An
Park,
Airbus
18 left.
A321.
Take off 18 left, RNAV 2 Park, American 2767.
Runway 3664, cross, 18 right, hold short, 18 left.
Cross 18 right, hold short, 18 left, runway 3664.
Thank you, 284, come back to the tower, 18 left, not a void.
18 left.
Runway 3664, cross, 18 left, contact ground point at 85.
Cross 18 left, and ground point 85, runway 3664.
Nathan Pitt Racing says, hello everyone. How are you? Our channel member Jet Fuel says, love the Max. So we've seen 3 of them so far now today. Kevin Kelly says, good morning, Walt. How are you today? I'm good. Very good. Aviation Emily celebrating 1 month of membership. I think we put that one up earlier, didn't we?
284 Quebec, RNAV, 2B first, main 18 left, take.
Gerard with some words of wisdom. Our fine moderator says, I just wish people would realize that anything's possible if you try. Dreams are made possible if you try. I think we've got one of these flight radar anomalies here where it's a plane and it's taking off, but we don't know where it's going. We don't know even what flight number this is. So it's a 737-800. Yeah, it's going somewhere. Oh, it's flight 284Q.
Make 284 Quebec, Connect Fork, have a good.
Over departure, American 284 Quebec.
Which probably indicates some sort of a repositioning flight, I would guess. Okay, nothing on the way in. Hey, it's a great time to remind you about the Runway DFW merch. Now, who doesn't want a steaming cup of hot Java in an official Runway DFW mug? Not what you're looking for, perhaps a hoodie in an array of colors with the Runway DFW logo on it.
Highway main is 091, cross main 18 right, cross main 18 left, and turn right on Foxtrot, contact ground 25.
Caps, we got them.
Cross 28 right, 18 left. They were headed to 106.
2 different styles. We've got the snap back, which I think those are, and the one I'm wearing, which is a, I guess they call it a dad cap. And there's also t-shirts, of course, which I have to say look better in person than the, this is kind of a digital representation of them. And we've got packable jackets. So streamlabs.com/runwaydfw/merch. That is our shameless plug for all the things, or some of the things, well, most of the things you can get at our merch store. Mrs. Freddie Mercury says, hi, Walton. I wish you a great day and a great stream. Thank you. We've got a little over an hour left. You know, we're not going 24 hours like Kevin and Rudy. I don't have the battery power. I don't have the energy. I can't. I don't know how I could ever do that. So yeah, Kevin and Rudy are broadcasting live right now from the H Hotel in Los Angeles. We've got another UPS plane on the way over here. I guess it landed on the east side. Came in from Little Rock, did that Airbus A306 you see, or A300 you see down there. So anyway, Kevin and Rudy are broadcasting a 24-hour live stream from the H Hotel at LAX, and when our stream finishes, it will redirect you to their stream. Because I know that a lot of people are watching that right now. And I really try not to intrude on Kevin's streams because, well, it's not good for me because he's got a lot of people watching him. But just out of respect for Kevin and for Rudy. But I had to do this one because I hadn't been on the air in a while because of other, weather and other reasons this week. So I had to sneak in a stream here before tomorrow when we're going to be out of town at Durant Regional Airport in Oklahoma. And that announcement has already been posted on our channel page, so take a look at that if you would. Hope you can join us for tomorrow morning. We'll be on the air starting around 8 o'clock. Frontier Flight 503 is going to Denver. An Airbus A320, and we can't really make it out quite yet, but on the tail is Kenai, the beluga whale. Should get a little better shot of Kenai as the plane makes the turn onto runway 18 left. Nathan Pitt Racing says, I find this so relaxing right now. We say good morning to Mary Extraordinaire, a member of our channel. A Few Trains ad says, is it a long drive to Oklahoma, Walt? Well, it's about 50 miles from here to, from my house to the airport here. And it's about the same distance the other way to Durant, Oklahoma. Durant is just across the Red River, the border which separates Texas and Oklahoma. Here comes that A300, so we'll get a good look at that as it does a parking job here. It's a 19-year-old aircraft. Came in from Little Rock, Arkansas. And that's only left Little Rock about an hour and 7 minutes ago. Arkansas is adjacent, one of the states adjacent to Texas. So I don't know, is it looking for a parking space? There appears to be some openings here. Going to tuck in just south of the MD-11. The wind is picking up. There's that Frontier plane with the whale on the tail, and it's still waiting for the green light to take off. Hey, you know what? We've got another 747 for you. This one is going to take off. And you'll recognize it by its color scheme, I think. It's Korean Air Flight 256. Korean Air Cargo. It is on the way to Anchorage. It's a 747-8, 10-year-old plane. Fantabulous to see this in the morning time. So we'll get to see this one do a little more than just taxi. Yeah, that will make my day. Hey, you're watching the smooth sounds of Runway DFW. You're watching the smooth sounds? Does that make any sense? It's Runway DFW in color at just after 8 o'clock in the morning. We'll be here with you for one more hour of action. Then we'll shoot things over to Kevin and Rudy. Over there at LAX. The plane is waiting now for clearance to cross the landing runway 18 right. And landing right now is another cargo aircraft, 767 UPS. Just touching down from Austin, Texas. Making a turn to the north. Sometimes I've seen 747s take off from right around that point on the runway, but that may depend on how full of cargo they are. This one is apparently needs a little more runway room to take off. Here, isn't it? So it doesn't look like there's any competition for the Queen of the Skies to take off here. So if 747s are capable of turning and burning, I think this may be what we see.
Hold short of runway 18 left at Golf 8, envoy 3624.
Thank you. Trainer 256 Heavy, our nav to B, power for 18 left, sir. Take off.
Left to B, power clear for takeoff, runway 18 left to trainer 256 Heavy.
Scala 3296, yes sir, tower, wind 16013, right 18 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 18 right, no problem.
Thank you. Envoy 3624 at Golf 8, cross runway 18 left, contact ground point 85.
Alright, at Golf 8, cross runway 18 left, contact ground runway 3624.
Square 256 heavy on departure.
Contact departure Korea 256 today.
Delta
Off
1291
to
Alaska
Alaska goes that majestic big bird.
18 left, flat boy, Delta 1291.
American 1540, where do you park? American 1540 at Whiskey Lima, cross runway 18 left, contact ground point 85. Traffic going in position.
I was him across 18 left.
I don't think we've said hello to Delta yet this morning, so here we go. Delta Flight 1291. Going to Salt Lake City in Airbus A319. This is a 20-year-old aircraft.
Delta 1291, RNAV to B Park, right 18 left, go stay hot.
RNAV B Park 18 left, good.
Brad 737 says, hello, Walt. Always enjoy your show, day or night. And I guess depending on wherever you may be in the world, it could be day or night. And again, it's day and night for Kevin and Rudy out there at LAX with their 24-hour stream. I guess just about daybreak there at the H Hotel. And as soon as our stream ends, you'll be auto-magically switched over to Kevin and Rudy, but of course you can check them out at Airline Videos.
Tower, American 25.
And get a peek there.
American 2563, DFW Tower 16019, I 18
It's
right.
an American Airlines special livery, heritage livery.
Golf 8, cross runway 18 left, contact ground point 85.
It's a heritage livery, the Reno Air heritage livery. That plane came in from LaGuardia Airport in New York 2 minutes ago, and we missed it because we were looking at 747. We've had this UPS 767 that came in. Did it come in? It looks like it's waiting for a parking space, or at least to be told where it's supposed to be parking. I guess we'll get a head-on look at this big bird.
1034 DFW Tower 16016, that's 2018 right, third land.
18 right.
Well, there you see that Lori M is the new owner of a Runway DFW t-shirt. So I hope you enjoy that, Lori. Well, the countdown is on. We're still waiting to see whether we will get to see any MDs take off this morning in our final hour. We've got about 45 minutes actually left to go before I need to sign off and go to my regular job.
Left at the high-speed Delta gate, ready 4563.
American Local 837, traffic 2 out at Whiskey Kilo. Crossfire 18 right, crossfire 18 left, getting contact ground.
If you're just joining us, we have that MD-11 on the lot here at UPS right next to us, and then we've got these three as well of these classic planes. So we're hoping at least one of them will roll out for us.
Bearing 2262, DFW Tower 16016, got 2018 right, third land.
Right, American 22.
Got a flight coming in from Guadalajara, Mexico, American Flight 1034. And there it is now. The official airport thermometer says 75 degrees, 18-mile-an-hour winds. That seems about right.
1034, you parking on the west side?
1034, yeah, affirmative.
1034, Whiskey Kilo, crossfire 18 left, contact ground 0.85.
Whiskey Kilo, crossfire 18 left, and ground 0.85.
Next flight coming in is American 2263 from Silao in Mexico, 737. 800. We'll see that in just a moment or two. And there's the recipient, not recipient, I guess, the purchaser of a new t-shirt, Lori M. Hello, Lori. Cubs win, another member of the channel in the quad jet category. Says, good morning, Walt, from up the road in OKC. Was Justin Durant last weekend. Looking forward to tomorrow's show. Ought to be fun. Well, you know, I don't know what to expect. I do know that the, I had communication with the airport director at Durant Regional Airport Eager Field. He was most accommodating. We'll be on the apron to see these planes come in and hopefully get kind of close up to them. A number of historic aircraft, including one of the smallest planes to ever serve as Air Force One. It's a 2-engine propeller plane, which President Eisenhower used in his administration. He had a farm in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and so there was a grassy field that he could take the plane off from. I guess he actually could fly it himself. He was a pilot. And so this is one of those planes. There was a fleet of them, apparently, and this is the only surviving one that still flies. There are some that are in museums. So it'll be interesting to see. There'll be a U.S. Navy DC-3 variant. So it's a classic plane. So it should be fun. It's tomorrow at 8 o'clock Central Time on the Runway DFW channel. We've got, for your inspection, American Flight 1119 coming in next from San Luis Potosí in Mexico. And following that will be Japan Airlines Flight 12, a 777 coming in from Haneda Airport in Tokyo. So here comes the flight from San Luis Potosí. Swing around and get ready for the big jet. Flight 12 from Haneda. It will be a little more than 11 hours by the time the passengers get to the terminal, Terminal D.
American 119, Whiskey Kilo, cross runway 18 left, contact ground point 85.
On a 14-year-old 777-300 ER.
Local 239, DFW Zulu, cross runway right, cross runway 18 left. And onboard local 230, maybe it's 6. Onboard local 236, sorry about that. What is your entry point? And onboard local 236 says Zulu, cross runway right, cross runway left, you go straight ahead to 106.
Cross on your right, cross on your left.
Japan Air 12 Heavy at Whiskey Lima, cross runway 18 left, in the 630 into 144, 142, you can go straight in.
Alltså, Whiskey Lima cross runway 13, rest and contact.
Japan Air 12 Heavy, you can contact ground point 85.
Ground point 85,
Well, we now have 2 of the 4 MD-11s, which, at least as far as our field of view goes, have their doors closed. That one does. And this one does. AP says, good morning, Walton. Viewers, a windy day in DFW. Windy it is. Channel member Kyle Jordan Weather says, hello everyone. Hello, Kyle. I should probably just take a peek at the departure list here at the airport to see what the schedule might be as far as these planes go. Let's see here. Dallas Fort Worth departures. Got an MD-11 to Louisville, estimated to depart at 8:45, was scheduled for 8:30. So, yeah, within the next 20 minutes, we should see one of these go out. Is that the only candidate? Well, it looks like it. Well, let's see. There's another one estimated to go out at 9:31, and we will be, if not long gone, at least packing up by then. We will have a UPS 757 coming in from New Orleans around about 8:45. Looking ahead. Oh, this is interesting. We've got a Global X A320 coming in from Lincoln. I'm guessing Lincoln, Nebraska. A Global X. So I'm guessing that's some sort of charter. So hopefully we'll get to see that on this side of the airport. That'll be worthy of our consideration. Let's see, we've got anything coming in right now. Well, in about a minute, we'll see American Flight 1066 from Mexico City. A 737-800. Right behind it will be another Mexico, a flight which originated in Mexico, Flight 883, American Airlines from Querétaro.
American 1066, yes sir, tower 16013.19, or at 18 right, sir, right, possibly true, drive through Boeing 777.
I've been thinking of slogans. We need a slogan for our little channel here. I thought about just plain fun, P-L-A-N-E fun, but I looked it up on the internet and it looked like there's several other organizations which use that slogan. So I didn't steal it from them, they thought of it first. So I'm still cogitating on that. Got any ideas? Our moderator and channel member, Ms. Wolf 13, says hello everyone, and hello to you, Ms. Wolf 13. Thank you for coming in. Wendy says good morning. Kevin Kelly says American Airlines Flight 60 is arriving in a few minutes. So we'll be on the lookout for that. I don't know where exactly that's coming from, but those low-numbered flights tend to be coming from far afield. But what we're looking for now is American Flight 1066 from Mexico City.
American 883, DFW Tower 16015, just 19, and 18 right for land.
Need a swig of water. All right, here it comes.
Envoy 3457, DFW Tower 18 left, line of point.
18 left, line of point, Envoy 3457.
You will have noticed that as the planes land here at this time of day, if the sun is out, we're usually in a pretty full silhouette situation because of, the sun is right behind where we're trying to see the planes. So if you're looking for beauty shots of aircraft in the morning here at Founders Plaza, that's
1066, where are you parking?
not the time to come out.
Golf 8, cross runway 18 left, contact ground point 85, traffic volume system.
Golf 8, clear to cross 18 left, and we'll contact ground American.
Just to give you a little behind the scenes look here. This is one of our new cameras.
American 924, final monitor, radio check out of here.
And a new lens. Very nice setup, and of course that was provided to us by the channel sponsor, who does not wish their name to be known. So we thank that person very much for
924 final monitor, doing a quick radio
giving
check
us this new gear to make our
American 924,
pictures better.
16011, just 19, or 18 right for land.
Give you a better presentation here on the channel. Oh, that's me. Hey, there's my hat. See, you should see the Runway DFW official hat, or one of them. Can you see it there? See, it's got a nice embroidered look.
Envoy 3457, our now to land, and 18 left, clear takeoff.
Or no, land 18 left, clear takeoff, Envoy 34.
While I'm showing you my hat, I should be showing you planes landing, right? This is the one from Querétaro in Mexico.
American 2195, DFW Tower 17012, just 19, or 18 right for land.
And right behind it is American Flight 924 from Oklahoma City. And that is what we will see next. But wait. What we're going to see next is what may be the only MD-11 we get to see today in action. Not on the radar yet, but I believe this one's going to Louisville. It's getting pushed back. So we'll get to see a bit of tri-jet activity for you on this Monday morning. Friday morning. What am I thinking?
Southwest 3142, DFW Tower 17014, ground 19, or 18 right for land.
Ooh, I smell the jet fuel. If only I could convey that aroma to you over the YouTubes.
1038 DFW Tower, wind 17012, right 13 right clear away. United 2004 DFW Tower, 17016, right 18 right clear away.
Clear 18 right, United 2004.
American 924, taxi Echo Alpha, hold short, runway 18 left.
Okay, Alpha hold short, runway left, American 924.
American 2788 DFW Tower, 17017, right 18 right clear away. American 924 at Alpha, cross runway 18 left, contact ground point 65 on top of the Alpha Bridge.
Alpha, cross running left, back up to the American 924.
A big bird right there, says Frank C. But I don't have the 411 on this particular aircraft at the moment because it is it's not on the radar yet. Love me some MD-11, says jet fuel.
American 2114 on after land, right 18 left at Yankee, clear for takeoff. Just good time on your roll for convert your runway operation.
The roller on there, or have the flare.
And Kevin says, wow, that is so cool.
95, hold short on 18 left, X Golf A, and when you park.
Hold short 18 left, Golf, 2195.
Thank you.
It is cool to be able to bring you an aircraft like this that, again, we will be seeing less and less of as the years go by. The next couple of years is going to be it for the MD-11 pretty much, as far as operations at FedEx and UPS go.
American 1323 DFW Tower, 18 left, you line up and wait for convert your runway operation.
18 left, line up, 18 left.
American 2195, that's all day, cross runway 18 left, taxi to Alpha route, ground point 65 on the bridge.
18 left, Golf, Alpha route, 45 on the bridge, 2195. American 1538, we've got the
Rob 3030 says spent jet fuel is one of the best smells, and watching an MD-11 take off, one of the best sights and sounds.
Scout 3142 at Golf 8, cross runway 18 left, and where are you parking? Scout 3142, thank you, taxi to Alpha route, ground point 65 on top of the bridge, traffic will be in position.
Alpha route, ground point 65 on top of the bridge,
Bravo 3373, DFW Tower, 170 at 1713, right for land. American 1323, RNAV to learn, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to learn, 18 left, clear for takeoff, American 1323.
Now then, this plane is going to Louisville, and
American 1529,
chances are,
Foxtrot, cross runway 18 left.
chances are kind of 50-50 that we'll get to see it take off from over here on the west side of the airport.
American 1729.
Quite often the Louisville-bound flights taxi over to the east side for liftoff.
American 2720, DFW Airport, 18 left, line of point. Skywest 3170, DFW Tower with 16016.22, I want it right to the left. American 1038, where are you parking?
We got to get you its age.
Do you happen to know what spot they might give you? Perfect, American 1038, taxi to Bravo, Charlie with 2 kilo, hold short, runway 95.
28-year-old MD.
United 2004, taxi Echo Alpha, hold short, runway left.
I do believe.
Short 18 left, United 2004.
Let's see, is it going to take off on 18 right?
Archer, good day, American 1323.
Yeah, I think it is.
American 2720, RNAV to Lair, 918 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV line, clear for takeoff, 18 left, Mark 27.
American 520, DFW Tower, 18 left, line of the wing.
18 left, line of point, American 520.
Or is it just taxiing?
Skywest 3192, DFW Tower, 160.
I thought we were about to get to see a parallel takeoff here. But it's on the taxiway between runways.
Aircraft Eagles are off mission Mike, departure November, ground for 2979er. American 2788, traffic forward in position at Gulf 8, cross runway 18 left, if you're parked east side, Alpha route, ground point 65 on the bridge.
Cross 18 left at Gulf 8, we're west side, Mark 27.
So we could possibly be on a trajectory over to the east side.
United 2004 at Alpha, cross runway left, contact ground point 65 on top of the bridge.
Cross 20 left, United 2000.
American 2720, on departure.
2720.
Well, at any rate, we're getting a good long look at it.
American 520, good time on your roll, RNAV 2, Lair, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Lair, 18 left, there, takeoff, American 520.
Onboard 3774, DFW Tower, 18 left, line up and wait for converging runway operations.
Line of point, 18 left, onboard 3774.
Chuap Sambat is our newest subscriber. Thank you so much. So yeah, officially now, this classic aircraft is on its way over to the east side for takeoff. We will endeavor to bring you its liftoff from across the way. We can't watch it actually lift off from the runway, but we can see it lift off from behind the buildings there on the east side. So we're in the middle of the airport, so we'll do our best.
American 1538, departing to us. American 1538, at Gulf 8, cross runway left, back to the Alpha route, ground point 65 on top of the bridge, traffic going in position.
Gulf 8, cross 18 left, and Alpha route,
American 520, departure.
Over departure, American 520, have a day.
There it goes over the bridge. Gleaming in the morning sun.
Traffic off your left of the Golf line is going to be moving here in a moment. When you're able to go over to Whiskey Golf.
Just a couple minutes, we will have for you another heavy aircraft, American Flight 60. I think somebody mentioned this earlier. Coming in from Narita Airport in Tokyo. And that will be a Dreamliner.
American 1729, right.
There, 18 left. Clear for takeoff.
18 left, clear for takeoff, on up to land, Envoy 3774.
Envoy 3466, DFW Tower, 18 left, line up to land.
Line up and await 20 left, Envoy 3466.
Envoy 3373, taxi to the kilo route, hold short, right, 18 right.
American 1729, we're ready now.
Right, 1729, roger. American 1038, traffic.
Well, right behind the Narita flight is going to be that Global X A320, which I think will be interesting to see. I don't think I've ever seen, I know I've seen Global X on other streams. I don't think I've ever seen one in person. So we'll get to show you one in just a couple minutes.
RNF to Park, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff, Envoy 3466.
American 2610, right, 18 left, line up to wait.
First to arrive, or next to arrive, is going to be American Eagle Flight 3192 from Grand Island on a CRJ 701ER. So we'll get a pretty small commercial aircraft. That'll be followed by a big one, a Dreamliner Dash 8 from Tokyo Narita. All specially for you and you and you on Runway DFW.
American 1729, DFW Tower, 18 left, line of wait.
Line away 18 left, American 1729.
Envoy 3466, coming departure.
Contact departure, Envoy 3466.
All right, we'll swing around and get you the plane from Japan. It took off 10 hours and 43 minutes ago.
3193, taxi Echo Alpha, hold short, right, 18 left.
Echo Alpha, hold short, 18 left, yeah, 3192.
American 1729, RNF to B Park, right, 18 left, clear for takeoff.
RNF D Park, clear for takeoff, American 1729.
Bernd Kunze says, good morning all from Germany. Vince Las Vegas, channel member, says good morning, Walt, mods, and all. Here is the plane from Tokyo Narita.
American 2610, coming departure.
American 2610,
American 1296, DFW Tower, 16015, right, 18 right, clear west. Envoy 3983, RNF to land, right, 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 18 left, RNF to land, Envoy 39.
Came in at a little bit of an angle, but then resolved itself.
Skyline 3277, DFW Tower, traffic is underway, right, 18 left, line up to wait. Traffic will also
So now we're waiting for the Global X plane to come in.
American 60 Papa Heavy.
Tilt that one up a little bit.
American 60 Papa Heavy, taxi Echo Bravo, hold short, right, 18 left.
Echo Bravo, hold short, 18 left, American 65.
American 1729, correct departure.
So again, this Global X plane that we're looking for, it's not a scheduled airline into here. It's coming in from Lincoln. I imagine it's some sort of a charter, maybe a sports charter. But it'll have a livery that we've not seen before, so.
American 1038, onboard 3373, at Whiskey Kilo, goes cross runway 18 left, contact ground point 85, call signs only.
All right, here it comes. Is it crossed Highway 114 yet? No, not yet. We won't see it until it gets that far. Again, it's a Global X Airbus A320-200.
Envoy 3983, coming departure.
Over departure, envoy 3983.
And there it is now. Let's see how much of it we can see in the backlit.
American 1697, DFW Tower 160.13, 21 right, clear land. That's fine, thank you.
Well, so that's a first for this channel. We'll be with you for about another 10 minutes.
Skyline 3277, RNAV to B Park, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
After which we will,
Envoy 3588, DFW Tower 18 left, on the wing.
we were going to get a shot of that Global X, weren't we?
Gemini 1001, are you parking at the corporate?
No, I believe we're going to gate number 6, Delta 6.
Gemini 1001, hold short runway 18 left at Golf Bay.
Golf Bay, hold short, 18 left. Gemini 1001.
I think I heard the traffic saying it was going to a Delta gate, was this plane, so I guess it's going to a passenger terminal.
Envoy 3588, RNAV to Laird, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Laird, 18 left, clear for takeoff. Envoy 3588.
American 1683, DF30 Tower, runway 18 left, on the wing.
It's got a big G on the engines there.
And Gemini 1001, just a heads up, contact ramp and see if they give you an entry point.
Okay, we'll go. We'll get them.
Skyline 3277, got departure.
Vincent Vasquez says, you have the best live streams. Thank you, Vincent. I work hard to bring you some good content, and we've been helped out a lot by the sponsor of this channel, who's we're using 2 new cameras this morning, and we have a third for our night streams, which is yet to be deployed. And we also get help from our friend Kevin at Airline Videos, who has let us use his battery power supplies until he comes back again to DFW Airport. So thank you, Kevin. And of course, Kevin and Rudy are in the final phases of their 24-hour live stream. And as soon as we sign off, our stream will auto-magically switch you over to see them if you haven't done that already. Uncle Car Guy, this one's for you. It's another Indianapolis incoming flight.
Bravo 334, DFW Tower 16014, just 19, 18 right, for layout. American 1683, on departure. American 1683. American 1296, taxi to Echo Bravo, hold short, runway 18 left.
Just kind of lingering on the Global X plane because we just don't see that here that often. Or at least I don't. Alan Kobolensky says, DFW sure is a melting pot of aircraft. Great to see the variety. Well, you know, a lot of people accuse DFW of not having that much variety. It's all American, but if you take time to look and see, we've got a lot of other things going on.
American 1953, RNAV to land, or 18 left, good takeoff.
I'm flying, come pick up 18 left, American 1953.
American 1174, DFW Tower 18 left, on and wait. Envoy 3515, hard departure.
Over departure, Envoy 35.
Well, we've got a plane coming in from McAllen, Texas. It's a 737-800 American Flight 1597. And, you know, based upon what I'm seeing right now, I think we may end a little early so I can get to my work on time for a change, because I'm usually about a half hour late.
2792, DFW Tower, wind 15012, gust 19 and 18 right.
And we'll just send you over to Kevin and Rudy for the final portion of their 24-hour live stream. Well, before we go, I would like very much to acknowledge...
American 1174, RNAV to land, or 18 left, for takeoff.
Let's take off 18 left for...
I'm sure I have this right.
American 2722, DFW Tower, 18 left, line of wait.
No, that's the wrong one. So hold on. Lori M has just gifted 10 Tri-Jet memberships. Whoa, ho! Look at that. Those memberships are going out. Thank you, Lori. That's a nice way to end our broadcast.
722, RNAV to B Park, or 18 left, for takeoff.
RNAV to B Park, 18 left, let's take off, American 2720.
Well, here's the thing. I had produced a new credit roll for our members, and let me see, it must be on here somewhere. Hang on a second.
American 1174, connect departure.
Another departure for 1174, good there.
Please stand by. Okay, I have it. Okay, I want to thank the Runway DFW Moderation Federation. I don't know why that's there. And also, our members.
2185, cross 18 left, let's go, 8, 1001.
American 1296 at Bravo, cross runway left, taxi to Alpha, round point 8 on top of the Alpha Bird.
Now, of course, those are all the members as of last night, so it doesn't include anybody today. We'll add you for tomorrow's broadcast from Durant Regional Airport in Oklahoma. Hope to see you then. So we're about to say goodbye to you all. But again, we'll be back tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Central Time, so you can be with us. It's Walt here from Runway DFW, DFW Founders Plaza. Thanks for spending part of your morning with us. We'll send you over to Kevin and Rudy at LAX in just a minute. But until then, happy contrails to you until we meet again.
Stay tuned for The Price is Right, which follows at most of these CBS stations.
We hope you liked it. Too late to change it now.
So if you're not automatically redirected over to Kevin and Rudy at Airline Videos Live for their 24-hour broadcast, be sure to go there. You'll have some fun. Thanks again, everyone. Bye.